macho man. Straight up now, tell me, is it gonna be you and me together? Straight up now, tell me, gonna be you and me together. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, Queen Lewis. Hey, Queen Lewis. Good morning. Hold on. I'm trying to fix my phone, y'all. I gotta get to a light and mount it. How are you doing this morning? Tramika. Hey, Tramika. Linda Taylor. What's up? I'm just trying to navigate. It's raining. Okay, I'm in a red light now. Okay. That damn Bam. Hey, KC, Kimberly Black. Um, you know what, guys? I came in yesterday. I went to sleep pretty early. I didn't watch any YouTube. Uh, I guess uh, I had just been overdosed on YouTube for the past few days, and I just wanted to take a breather from it. Uh, I haven't spoken with QB after everything went down, and I'll reach out to him today. Because you know, people be having stuff going on. We have stuff going on with ourselves, friends, and family that take precedence a lot of times. And before you know it, days went by before you're able to address some things. Hey, Donna Hughes. And you know what? Let me say this. You know, I know QB was very hurt by everything, and he was feeling a certain kind of way. He was pissed off. I can imagine there were a range. You know, he was experiencing a range of emotions. If he decides to leave YouTube indefinitely, that's his choice. You know, people should respect that. You know, just as well as if he stays. But one thing I can see people trying to do now is, you know, form these cliques. Listen, don't come on here now all of a sudden getting online and saying that you don't like the gentleman's panel, or, you know, the most talented person is gone, because subscribers start doing that bullshit. Now, you liked me last week. Now all of a sudden you don't like me. You know, let's not start doing that. I would prefer the QB doesn't leave. Let me say that. But if he does, that's his decision. But subscribers, don't come with this cliquish mean girl bullshit. Because a lot of y'all start doing that. Just like when James and El Teddy left, there were people starting to attack the gentleman's panel because of their disdain for Brother Jay. They started talking about all of us. And I think people start doing that to show the person that they like that they're loyal to them. And you know, it's fake to me, because just last week you were liking me and saying, "Oh, Rebel's so funny. I like Rebel," you know. But now you'll be like, "Well, I never liked the gentleman's panel. I never watched it because you were. I only watched it because you were there." That's a bunch of bullshit. It's fake. I always talk about that because I've observed it so much. That I did watch Wally from work yesterday on my ear. You know, I listen to the audio. I don't watch the visual. But you know, Wiley's coming with this whole thing of, we all know that Jay Wilson started the gentleman's panel. Yes, he is the Barbara Walters because it was his baby that he started. But let's be clear on something. Wiley, I don't have the desire to fit in like you. I'm very much a different person. You've been on YouTube for how long? And how many subscribers you have? I started doing videos in September of last year. I have 2,300. You've been on for how many years, and how many do you have? I support Jay Wilson, and regardless to me not agreeing with what he did as far as having Wally on, I didn't agree with that, but that's that man's choice, and he didn't bring him on the gentleman's panel. He brought him on his platform. And you have to respect the person bringing, you know, if he brings someone on, Jay Wilson will tell you he's feeling his coins. Hey, chocolate kisses. Jay Wilson will tell you he's about his coins. And that's what his thing is. Me, not so much. It's a perk, but let me tell you something. I will give a lot of those proceedings to like homeless people, or to buy like a blanket or something for someone. YouTube doesn't afford a luxury to me like that. It's a hobby. I like it, but it's a hobby for me. It's not an income that I'm looking to, you know, and like, oh my God, I'm going to get paid from YouTube. Let me get this fat check. No. Hey, Armand. Hey, Auntie Donna. You know, but Wally was saying Jay Wilson is the gentleman's panel. And, you know, he always tries to sow seeds of division. He's a jealous, miserable person. And he had that dumb look on his face when he was confronted by QB and myself, because he lied. He's a liar. And he does it for clicks and views. And it's like, damn, bro. You just really you've sold your soul to the devil for just these little coins. You know, a leopard doesn't change his spots. He is who he is. He's money hungry. He's thirsty. He's a liar. He thinks he's Wendy Williams. And then for him to say, you know, as if we're irrelevant, baby, we have our own platforms. All of us have our own platforms. If the gentleman's panel ended today or tomorrow, Rebel will be just fine. I like the gentleman's panel, but it doesn't make or break me. I have no issue with anyone that was on the panel. Prior to me or after, I'm long gone. I'm not made up like that. Jealousy is not my makeup. And, you know, it's not part of who I am. And it's just not, I protect my energy. It's clicks and views. Wally coming on, okay. People are coming to see a train wreck. You got 900, you got 1,000 people watching. But to what? Ultimately, what do you get out of that? Coins? Okay, but damn. It's not always about a coin for me. Let me say that. And I'm speaking from me. Some people, the coins are everything. I'm not like that. It's just, you could be so much in pursuit of a coin that you just become someone that people are looking at like, well, damn, you're just like a court jester. You're dancing around doing a jigaboo dance just for a little piece of change thrown at you. And I've witnessed that quite a few times on YouTube. All the people making up these beefs. All these people making up these beefs for no reason, just so they can get the clicks and views. Why? I think people feel more drawn to you when you're genuine. When you're showing people, they feel some type of a kinship with you, and they don't look at you as being some type of a they don't look at you as you just putting on a show. When you open yourself up to people. Now, I'm not saying tell everyone all your personal business, because I don't. But I talk about my experiences, not even just as a gay man, but as a person. People find that relatable. I don't think Jay Wilson had any malicious intent with having Wiley on. I don't think it was something that was planned out. And you got people saying, they never liked Jay Wilson. They this and they that, and they're supportive of QB. That's cool, but don't y'all start acting like a group of girls in high school because, well, we don't like you. I don't like you, so we all don't like you. And I'm not saying QB doesn't like Jay Wilson, but subscribers start starting shit up, and y'all are trying to prove that you're loyal to the content creator, so you're gonna attack the person that you feel may have stepped on your content creator's toes. If you don't like Jay Wilson, have a reason not to like him because of something he may have done to you, or something you're not feeling about him, that affects you. There's a couple of people I wouldn't touch with a 6-foot pole that be on YouTube. And people I've liked have had them on their platforms, engaged with them, and I'm like, okay, cool. It is what it is. Like who you like, but damn, don't get on here and you're feeling that, because let me tell you what happens. I'm a supporter of The Rider Lives. I'm a supporter of Babe Nation as well. But people are so fickle and so wishy-washy that it's crazy. Now, when people got on here and they felt QB did something to Babe Nation was getting on here trying to roast him or trying to come at him a certain kind of way, which I think was not cool at all. And the boy didn't try to wrong Babe. He had someone on his platform, I think, that they didn't agree with, and they felt, or he went on someone's platform, something to that effect. And they were trying to roast that. They were trying to come at him. Now these same people are on QB's side, and they're trying to come at Brother Jay. Do you get? You know what I'm saying? It's like there's levels of who they will defend. They may be defending you this week. Next week they may be against you because they're holding another content creator to a higher. They're liking them more than you, but you're next on a totem pole. and then the other person's next. It's like that. No, I don't think you should let people come on your platform and roast your panel members. Don't let them come on there doing that, because if I'm a panel member, if someone was to call into Brother J or QB and they're saying something bad about us, are you guys going to defend me? What are y'all going to say? You know, you got to be, you can't just, you have to be across the board with that. You can't just expect it to apply to you. You know, don't let people call in. I'm saying it like this. If QB have people calling in and someone calling in saying something about me, my brother, are you going to defend me and say, no, that's not true? I don't know, you know, I don't know Rebel to do that. People are voicing their opinions, but I may feel a certain kind of way because I may be like, well, damn, bro, you didn't defend me? Or you didn't say, no, you're not going to talk about Rebel like that. You know, I would never let people come and disrespect any person on my panel, you know, on my platform when I'm doing these videos. Don't come in here, you know, being disrespectful. Right. And that's the thing. You can say you're disappointed in a person. That's cool. And you have your right. I didn't agree. I didn't agree with Jay Wilson hosting Wiley, but Jay Wilson may be at a point where he's cool with Wiley now. I said in one of my videos, I tend to be grudgeful. If you do something dirty to me and I feel that you're a person that's acidic, I don't deal with you at all. I'm not going to deal with you because I see who you are. Even when people are doing dirty things and you're saying, I don't jump on the bandwagon, or I'm not gonna windmill for anyone. When you're saying I'm not gonna windmill for anyone, it's almost like, well, damn, if somebody's doing me bad, if someone's really outright doing some dirty things to me, and I'm not talking about just roasting and gagging, but if someone calls and say, Rebel gave me an STD, and you're like, well, when did this happen? Or you need to show some receipts, because people can say anything about you. And that's when I feel you should windmill for your friends. People that have broke bread with you, that you've talked to on the phone. And I know, as I say, I don't think Jay Wilson had a malicious intent with that. I don't think he did at all, to be quite honest. I think he saw it as entertainment, and it was going to garner clicks and views. That's what I feel. But we can't tell people what not to do on their platforms. Because QB has his platform and he'll call the show Messy Mondays. People may be messy about us gentlemen panel members. Are we off topic is the question. You know, YouTube, it's a very slippery slope when we start saying what people can and can't do on their platforms. But I understand. Excuse me. I understand how QB feels about his husband, Emmanuel. You know, for someone to completely be lying on you and putting your husband and your deceased husband in mess, and you're outright lying, and you're calling it commentary. You're calling it commentary and it's entertainment, but you're assaulting someone's character. It's not entertaining to a lot of people because you're sitting up here lying. That's not like you saying the bottoms panel. Okay, that's a roast and a gag. You're calling us the bottoms panel. You're entitled to that. Because you're trying to see it as you're trying to use it as a derogatory term to describe us. But yet you're still trying to get on and be seen on the panel. You're thirsty and you're miserable. You will never be Armand Wiggins. You're not visually attractive, Wiley. You're not camera ready. You're not a person that people want to gaze upon when they get up in the morning. And your whole thing is lying. Your whole thing is lying and just making stuff up because you feel that's entertainment. But your numbers are stagnant at best. You're not growing. You should have grown much more than where you're at now because you've been on for several years. Armand has come through and shitted on you. And, you know, much like you did to Rico. But you're sitting up and you're just, it's like, I keep saying, you and Tracy, you're everything that's wrong with this sector. You're the epitome. Tracy can't, she's so pissed that Sean and Phi are doing their things and Jay is doing his thing. Tracy's bitter and angry. She's a miserable person. I agree, Linda. Yes. That's, you know, but Jake, I think you can be, and we've called this sector the beef sector. It doesn't have to be about beef. Why is it? Why does it have to be the beef sector? Why do we have to have such a negative connotation for this sector? Why does it have to be beefing? You know, it's like we've embraced this, and I see it as a negative thing because, you know, be a sector that's about some positive things. You know, yes, you'll get views because you're acting a damn fool on camera. Can we, yeah, exactly. Can we support each other? It's like, damn, it's room for us all to be great. It's not gonna lessen who you are. We all can do good. But it's like, well, it's the messy sector. It's okay because we're being messy. It's like, well, damn. Anybody can be messy, but what else can you bring to the table? Are people gonna feel good coming to your channel and walking off because it was mess going on? It's like almost you're getting enjoyment off someone else's misfortune. Oh, what's the question, Sonya? Right. Exactly, Gracie. I'm listening. Sonya, I'm watching the chat now. Let's see. What's the question? What's the question? Creative creature. I think Jay has empathy. I think Jay has empathy, but he's governed more by the coin. I think the coin takes precedence with Jay, and that's his right to feel that way and to do that, and that's him. It's not me. Let me see. Let me see what Sonya said. I'm going back through. Good morning, Real. Did you and Wally really date at one point in time? Did me and Wally date? Sonya, stop playing. He sees it as a job, Queen Lewis, right? Did me and Wally, Sonya, I've never set eyes upon Wally in person. I've been to Dallas and I have family in Dallas. But Wally is not my type in the least bit. Not in the least bit at all. Where would that even come from? Do you not get the vibe that I'm giving you about Wally? I find him utterly disgusting. There's nothing about him that I find appealing in any least, at any tidbit. There was nothing about him that I would find. No. We need to get out of the barrel mentality. Yes, exactly. Crabs in the bucket. I would say sometimes. Yeah, it's crazy. Right, Linda. Exactly. Hell no. Girl. Hell no. Wally. Oh my God. But y'all, let me get out of here. That damn bam exactly. He act like I was his lover. No, Wally acts like he's jealous. He doesn't act like a lover to me. I get jealous queen, jealous sissy that's mad because other people are moving forward and he feels that he's gonna be left behind. That's what I get from him. He's angry. He's Tracy. They're both two sides of the same coin. They're the same person. They're angry. They lie all the time. And their news is their opinion that they try to use. They use their opinion and state it as facts. Right, Candy Cane. Joe, somebody would have put a gun to my head. They would have to put a gun to my head to tell me to make me sleep with him. And then if the gun is like a little 22 pistol or something, I would let him shoot me. If I could survive the gunshot, I would let him shoot me. But thank you, Linda. I'm out of here, y'all. I'll talk to you guys later, gals. Thank you, Gracie Ray. But y'all, peace. I'm out. My mods, thank you. Much love to y'all, everyone, my subscribers. I'm out.